Every year, there's a sense of predictable, high drama surrounding the Rent Guidelines Board's final vote. And Wednesday night's scheduled final vote is also expected to be full of fireworks from both sides. Landlords demanding rent increases to cover their rising expenses, and tenants calling for a rent rollback to reflect the high cost of living in New York City.
You gotta pay bills, you still need food in your house, you still need electricity.
We met Lanaya Torres Wednesday in East Harlem. She is one of the 2 million New Yorkers living in a rent-stabilized apartment. We shared with her the range of rent increases under consideration. 1-year leases are expected to increase 2 to 5%, and 2-year leases could see rent increases of 4 to 7%. They're going to vote on that tonight.
That's too much. I feel like it's too much, and y'all doing way too much. And it's not fair to the people at all. It's not, especially poor people out here.
Landlord advocates say increased carrying costs, which include property taxes, repairs, and routine maintenance, justify the projected rent increases.
Right now, the process, unfortunately, is highly politicized, in which the loudest voices, hollering and yelling the most, tend to get heard the most. It should be a data and policy-driven process.
Michael Tobman works for the Rent Stabilization Association, which represents some 25,000 landlords.
We're providing affordable housing, a public benefit, on our own and with no safety net and no government support.
It is important to note there are people on both sides of this debate who are not hurting financially. That includes affluent tenants who may have inherited their rent-stabilized apartments, as well as big-time real estate investors who own several large buildings housing hundreds of tenants. But as is the case every year, both sides are now focusing on low-income tenants and individual owner-occupied landlords of smaller buildings with 6 or 7 units. A spokesperson for Mayor Eric Adams tells us that he is going to weigh in on this issue with a statement after tonight's vote. We're going to have much more in the story coming up on the Pix 11 News at 5. For now, live on the Upper East Side.